We're alive, thank goodness. But it can happen. It can happen to anybody.
Words of warning tonight from a man who survived a huge deer crashing right through the windshield of his pickup truck. And the collision with the 200-pound buck kept him in hospitals for 10 days. That accident was 3 weeks ago, but Michael Pethke was released from the hospital just this weekend.
Tonight, he's telling his story, and the 21-year-old spoke exclusively to News Channel 5's Mark Bellinger.
He did. He had a lot of injuries from this thing, mostly to the head, though. Michael suffered bleeding on the brain, and he was in the intensive care unit for several days and then went to rehab. Now, he's regaining his memory and is happy to be alive.
The deer literally exploded.
When you sit in Michael Pethke's living room, it's obvious he's a serious deer hunter.
The big ones are Dad's. This was my first buck ever, so that's why we got it mounted.
Never in his wildest dreams did the MTSU student think a deer would come hunting for him.
This is the article of my truck where it was sitting when it hit. And there's the damage of it on the top, right there, where the deer come through. Peeled my whole top hood back and everything.
3 weeks ago, a 200-pound buck crashed through his windshield as he and two friends drove down Liberty Pike near Bell Buckle. The next thing Pethke knew, he was at Vanderbilt with serious head injuries.
To me, it was mind-blowing. I was like, oh my gosh, wow, where was I at, you know? It's crazy.
He spent 10 days in the hospital, but can't remember the actual collision.
Memory's still, you know, I guess scratchy, you know. It's going to be kind of difficult getting back into school big time. But yeah, I'm gaining stuff back now. So.
The TWRA says it's mating season, which tends to make deer more dangerous.
What happens is there's a natural increase in their movements during that time, which can lead to, you know, being out on the roadways more and therefore more vehicle collisions.
He says the best way to avoid them is slow down, which is exactly what Pethke says he did. But this deer had a mind of its own.
This one clean tried to jump the truck, which is, you don't hear about that every day, you know.
You don't hear about people getting hurt every day either. Michael says he's just thankful to be alive.
It just makes you look, you know, hang on to the people you got in your life, you know, because you never know what can happen, ever.
The passengers in Pethke's truck did not escape injury. One suffered a concussion and the other broke his hand trying to stop the deer from hitting him. Pethke said he can't wait to go deer hunting again. Vicki, he laughed and said, it's payback time.
Oh, so watch out deer, in other
That's
words.
right.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Now, this accident happened at 3:30 in the afternoon. The TWRA says deer are usually more active at dusk and dawn because that's when they feed, which means there's more of a chance they'll be near a roadway at those times.